but the country they drown. The country they drown in problems. So this is not the time for let we sit down, let we analyze, let we be objective. And think say this time round, unless I'm a big brother or a small brother, Tina, no way. I am going for somebody when a patriotic person from a country. We don't do a lot from a country. When they sit down, you think, Kenima Government Secondary School, it's never been there, library not been there. Now, I think that people here they need library. I'll tell you that. ALIE Kabba open library, big brand new library for Kenima Government Secondary School. Guess what? Not that one day move me at all, because politicians they can decide for by doing things like that. Me, what move me is the name of that library. Now move me. You not call an ALIE Kabba library. You not call an President Social Library. You know what I call? The name we put pana. Now the least man we ever before don't think about. Least in terms of physique, in self. But the role where that man they play in ALIE Kabba in schooling, now the school where he attend, now he thinks say yes. Now he name and they put pan this library. You know that? They cook. Because if you go school, you're hungry, every part by your system not the function. So then at the first basic right, what every human being gets in this world, your right to feed. So it's so honored that cook that it called the library Pa Aruna Library. This is like the kind of man where we deal with. Now grassroots man, they go down with the people. Yes. A man for the people. Yes. And they don't come for energized SLPP. For let we come to a unifier. Let we make sure say we fight together and remove this disgusting SAPC. So ladies and gentlemen, prepare your questions. I'll allow a few questions before we get food out there. People then will get enough time for interact with Mr. Kabba. But before you ask questions, we get somebody where they can give you a short testimony in a relationship with ALIE Kabba. And then I nobody other than Dr. Sir Kabuta.
Of course, as Mr. Becky said, now a short testimony. I think that for most people, they're surprised for seeing me today. A lot of you know me, meet me in this country, and I still there. And I work for the Dutch government. I don't work for over 16 years. And I tell you something, everything with this man they talk, not true. Everything where they tell us, say, if they do that, they want to do and so, I believe in them. Why? Because I've been there now for a big college with them. We've all been there against Pasheki. Also, when we say, will they go down for go demonstrate, will they go the other one, then they left now Modern Junction. We they continue. You see this mark here? This is now before Shaki in office. Now they are getting. And from that time, a few people that we've been there in the head group will say, we must make sure say we turn so. That point there, now I make man like quicker in Holland. Because even after me studying Afro College, I not even get a job. We didn't get an. The one way them papa then a minister or them papa then a permanent secretary. We not get. So how we go do it? I decided to me I try to go out of this country. And I promised myself, I go out, I go and reach myself in everything, education, whatever, and I come back as you don't on top of this country and change them. And all along, for the time when I don't do this country, they look around and they see who are the leader where I will let for work with. Who's one? Every one of them leaders, the past leaders, I've been on the talk with them, either directly or indirectly. And they interview them bodies, I don't see one. But this man, I don't see him, and I know him, and even when they explain how in things say it will able to change with society, it convinced me, seriously. And I think if that dies self at the cast, I'm ready for cast and beat this time. If I don't do that way, I'm not be honest with the country. if I have to give everything, where they get now Holland here for go make the country better, I go do them. Because I know say a lot of things in the way they go wrong. We all know. I don't carry international conference now salon. I don't talk with ministers. I don't talk with even the president, the vice president. I don't express my views about certain things there. Me a senior advisor to the Dutch government on water basis, water quality. And the coastline of Sierra Leone is more than 500 kilometers, like Amsterdam to Paris. What will they do there? Nothing, nothing. And if this continue, even we say they die, we don't begin they can't die, they're not going to see that benefit there. They're not going to see them because it's like just a few choosing people now they get for now they there for rule that country and they know they look beyond their nose. In American English and they think outside the box. You know they see the people and they think outside the box. I know they go in for money, but if I have the chance to work in this man's government in Sierra Leone, I sure una go see changes. And where they talk this, na me one, but we all in a diaspora. We all. It can be you, it can be this man, it can be anybody else. Without land carpentry, without a fitter, una look at my example and use me as an idol. So this man will not talk dandy, and I mean it. So my brothers and sisters, this man's testimony will give you this afternoon. Let not tap to win no more. I think it's a very important way to go back. If you get friends then, with the inside this country, or even outside or in Sierra Leone, tell them about this man. That's the only way we'll be able to come into play. Because the government who they dream of, that government is in our door. We need to make use of it. Like this man said, he said now, if he not succeed for change this government, that means in a loss to himself because they get to 60. We are all running there. And that's true. If we wait in our today, we not cooperate, we not join this man, for let we make changes in our country, now a loss to we. We will go to a grave crying. We don't see a lot of things that way they happen. I no one mentioned them. And this man, one statement they we make, it's a sense of hope. Why would they not Holland? Difficulties and then clock the ring, 5 o'clock, you just get for grab and joke and go inside train or bus for go. You work for weight band. You see? But still we are here because we hope say that through this process we will help people them back home. Now if they call you and say, okay, stop this clock business, go back home and develop a country and teach the people what they don't know, teach them what you don't learn now. You have to be ready to do it. And you know the goal you want, carry everybody. White man, brown man, green man, everybody, bring them there and develop the country. You know that. So for now, no we'll keep now long. I think say this now talk where we just begin. And we'll go for continue for talk. And I stand to be questioned anytime after 10 years, 5 years, 15 years. Once this man in government come, we're not going to hear about me.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, one of the most important sessions is question time. So do not forget, friends of ALIE Kabba, we want to develop an area as well. The paper they pass around for the people that write their name, address, email, and numbers. We get for contact now, and let we develop Friends of ALIE Kabba. There is SFPP, there is Friends of ALIE Kabba. Use that channel for register to SFPP. We need numbers, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you be. Now, can I have questions?
Sorry, sorry. Make I make one thing clear. We will be accepting 10 questions, not more. And before we go to that point there, my leader, you know, in society, there are people where they make things work. And we get some of them and then they are amongst we now. And I'll be doing injustice to them if I fail for make this audience know say, yes, these are the guys. First and foremost, I come out a very small city, where I probably twice end of it. But you know, leadership Any side you come out, don't forget today. And we meet there today. I get 2 dynamic young men there. We come out all the way from that Israeli city where they call Skidam. They come for not only witness this occasion, but for also come meet you personally and get in touch with you. I go one for make and recognize their presence, and also very prominent people that way now party people there from back, because we have to let the public see them and know them. The time don't come where if you know SLPP, you know the high. Now for common and don't let them sabi you. It is either SLPP or you go ABC. So we begin the ball rolling now. We get when you hear about the Central Union. You get the players. You get the one that when they move the engine. And also the one that they now by bats them become SLPP. Then blood way cut and agree. Yes, and we'll get that gentleman there amongst with I'm very proud, my leader, for introduce Malik C. Welcome on from there. The blood way cut and not already. What's happening? Thank you so much. Meloski now form herself to be so I will not talk about that. Yes, no. So I will go now to the gentleman there from that Israeli city of Skidam. That young fireman waiting after my leader, Mr. Abdul Kadir. Now then 1 year 1995, the stationary it is said. Then one year they take for campaign for SLPP during the campaign term 1995. He has to be a representative. Now they still take I am. So a very productive man. We have another energetic man back. If it's not now for talk, nobody no go one go home. So we look at the society, say we get organization like Skidam, we're also at the head and organize the salon people. You know, me from Akana, this country, now OC, where they call White House, you can seek asylum. Then I begin organizing Pastor alive. Pastor was my chief advisor, and today he still remains the chief advisor of SLPP. So if Dr. Kabuta they say, if the day they say they would lead they don't begin from Frabe College Bow School, where we and Pastor they don't begin from White House. So it is a team. I will also want to call Mr. Mohammed Ibrahim Deke from the Israeli city of Skidam, and the vice chairman, the vice chairman. So you see the support. And I will also want to observe the presence of Musa Black. And when you go feel say na Senegalese, but na Sierra Leone. The last one, before we come to the questions. This city, my leader, I think we'll come on now. I will invite you now all to Musa Leader Lodge. At least let we go get personal discussions with her. This power on the CISO, another promoter will become a chairman of Continental Europe SLPP region. Anyone can be a Kumbra and they talk fine. You understand? But I don't declare who. But this power on the CISO, here Obama, every other week, they talk, they die. So now a distinguished salon, we put salon on the map. Before I really introduce that person, let us all stand up again and give this leader standing. Finally, my leader, this time we see here with they play and laugh. We get seniority. But believe you me, the man now where if you all pass yourself, if they call you yes sir. if you send her safe, he ready for go do what you send her for. Now man way na the people's man. Now the chief of Endoven. If this meeting don't announce it's not that I will clap for her. To go one more than this. And that person is not less a person but some of you. Thank you very much.
Good, Mr. Chairman. What a great chair he is to really introduce a team after the coming. I really admire that, and I very big quality, Mr. Chair, for recognizing the team. Last one is the 27th of April, where we call Independence Day. Where you say this man brings along a map. Just one of this. This man at the state of Illinois, the man this way don't make that date. They recognize them as public holiday. Independence, not for the independence because we are not independent, but let Sierra Leonean then get the chance for sit down and reflect on the country. So if you sit down and host, you get a mindset, you will reflect about your country. 54 years ago, what did we don't achieve? Are we independent?
No.
Let you think them of them question and their answer.
We are more dependent than ever.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, that day, 27th, we know they just go on the street and say down to no to constitutional abuse, respect the rule of law. When we come back in the house, then we actually sit down and ask ourselves, are we independent? What thing they happen? Now that you call independent? No. Me and I am. I'm not celebrating independence again. When the day reach and reflect until, as he say yes, Sierra Leone is actually practically independent. Where he say that day will only come with people like ALIE Kabba being our leader. Then we go begin celebrating independence. So with that, I think I will close up today as your master of ceremony and allow with chair for come moderate the question and answer session. Mr. Chair.
I'll call on Malik Singh.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Kabba, you welcome to Holland. As you know, Holland is a dynamic country. You work with them. By the end of the day, they are one family. As you see here, we come on a different cities then. But luckily for me, I live very close to the chocolate city. So you so chocolate city. Wow. And then if Mr. Sorobi, although they get in Chairman officially, Mr. Kulanda, but anything you want to do like this particular town, you take permission. If you don't take permission, you know. So once again, permission to speak, sir. Mr. Kabba, one thing I don't find out about you is that talk not to your problem at all. Which is very good for VSLPP, you know, because I go on a computer this morning, try for watch you and see what you do. You know, I find you look similar to Kande Yumkela. I want you to tell me directly, and this probably, what's the difference between you and Kande Yumkela? Because I find out, say, on almost the same track. It's like 100 meter dash. On a day side to side, I think photo will decide. Photo finish. Yeah, photo finish. Photo will decide who that the best man, because I don't look all the other people them. I come up with them 2 names here. So this question why they ask you so, definitely whether or not today or tomorrow I go do the same thing to kind of you can whenever I can. So
thank you very much for that question, Dave. I want to tell you thank you for really take time for really know about me, because as you observe from the presentation, I not spend a lot of time about me. You know, I want to let people know me for what I represent, the ideas, the vision. You know, in other words, it's not really personality. You know? I would have really get vision for making the country better. You know, in any race, for always respect all Maori run, and hope to say the best man. And go left and cross the line. I can talk about myself. beyond life history, tell you say, and you don't observe that about me, that every time we leadership, and the thing I know people they want. By leadership, I don't mean position. Leadership for able to stand up for what is right, for able to speak out for social justice and inclusion, the values that women cherish and what we all cherish. Like the example where Stephen Breki mentioned, that nobody home, you know, that from 2 or from 3. It's not like maybe in the net and say, "Lo, demonstrate to." But we camp and camp for let somebody say, "I believe in this, and I'm ready to be expelled. I'm ready to be sent to jail. I'm ready to be shot by the police. Well, I think this is right. We deserve to have good quality food in the boarding home. We deserve to have everything that makes us live our life in dignity." Guess who stood up? I did. And I make life better for all man because I convinced the powers that be that, hey, you know, them over there, right to. Let me listen to them. Leadership for me in that position where you know they fix on because of himself. He did talk about in terms of values. And what to me they count in this race, I for assure I say I count leadership with honesty, I count out integrity, I count out that sense of values. What they make you know say, I be president of Salo, I will still fold my sleeve, I'll go inside my kituman and there I talk to them, and I'll go beside the poor people in the sleep as you don't day, I understand the struggle and go back and work hard for make life better for them. I will make sure say any side of people and I will do it. Me not a bureaucrat. I no work for anything where I get for the up na air condition office, get me paycheck and go home. Every day of my life I fight for ordinary people in the outside. Now I make I get the respect. So if you look for a leader with vision, with that sense of commitment for make life better for people, we're comfortable with the people down here and can give help to the 1% up there and remind them that life got to be better for everybody or it can be better for you alone. And we will always speak the truth. And be honest enough for tell you, say, if I promise you 200 miles of railway, I end up with 198, I can come back, I talk to you, say, I'm sorry I couldn't get to 200, that 2 miles they were not done because of the, but at least you can see that I am on track. That at the end of the day, I'll manage resources so our people right. I built an organization from zero. You know, when you get that experience of believing in something, and move away from comfort. For say, you know what, yeah, it's okay to have gone to Washington, D.C. and work for President Obama. I could have gone there. I've known the guys in 1995 as community organizers when we were out there in the trenches fighting for homeless people, poor people, elderly people, to make life better for them. Yeah, I don't think about that. But I know left what they do. Like casting back, you say, every time ALIE Kabba, Cambo, come ready, need for run, I say, no, I have work to do here. When I reach that moment, the way I believe I've done it, and I'm not doing it for the paycheck, because I took the job without the pay. Like how Obama left his job and said they go take a job as community organizer for $12,000 a year. Well, maybe if I don't make $12,000 a week, if he be established in business. I mean, that will tell you, say the man believes in what he believes in. I give him that credit. I think my life shows that, you know what, if I say to live with people, it's not about opening an account in Swiss or someplace. It's really about fighting for the ordinary people. And I can give you what, that as president of Sierra Leone, I'll go down in history as the poorest president ever, because I'm not going to enrich myself with your money. I know the difference between the people's money and myself, and I know the bill may campaign based on working for some big entity, etc. I could have come in and say, I am working in the White House or in Congress and doing this. That's not enough. And bring leadership with character, with consistency. As I tell you, 30 years later, Abuba will listen to me, go no say na say man. You don't need for see me face so. We listen or you go say when ALIE Kabba they talk so. That is the consistency I bring to this race. And if you want a leader, we go team up there and tell you say I'm going to do it, as my friend here said, and you will do it. I'm the man for you. If you want a leader who will fight for the 99% who not get nothing since independence, and be the leader, I'm your leader. If you want to see fairness in the economy, I'm your leader. If you want to see a transformation of our educational system so that all man will get opportunity, I'm the guy. If you're looking for somebody who will preside over the status quo today, who feels a life better and so enjoy they can preside over it, I'm not your leader. I'm coming to transform the whole goddamn place and make it work for everybody. So I'm that kind of person.
Yes, Francis, bye-bye. Kabia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Welcome.
One country, one people. Mr. Kabasa, your question will go directly for the party.
Yes.
So before I ask me a question,
Francis, bye-bye.
I think I was not properly introduced. Me, the young generation, I'm a leader for SLPP continentally. And I've been with the SLPP for more than 20 years. I have worked with the late President Kabba, and what he's seen make and promote me, make love I don't sacrifice a lot. The chairman can attest to that. Mina Francis, by Kabia.